Hello, and welcome to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Today we are flying to Miami on one of American's Boeing 777-200s in Main Cabin Extra. We start our journey today at the SkyTrain station for Terminal A, having arrived here on an earlier flight from Austin. If you want to see that video, click the link in the top right or in the description below. Our flight this morning, American 1223, is departing out of Gate A13, which is just next to the SkyTrain station. I was worried about having enough time to make my connection here, so the close proximity was a nice bonus. Waiting for us at the gate was November 774 Alpha November, a Boeing 777-200ER that was delivered to American back in December of 1999. American has recently refreshed the interiors of its 777 fleet, so despite its age, it will still feel like a newer aircraft. After a quick wait in the terminal, boarding begins for our 2-hour and 31-minute flight to Miami. I'm in boarding group 5 this morning as I am seated in Main Cabin Extra for this flight. After a quick scan of the boarding pass, it's time to head down the jetway and onto our aircraft. American operates their 777-200s with a total of 273 seats, including 37 business class lie-flat seats in a 4-across arrangement, 24 premium economy recliner seats in a 2-4-2, 66 main cabin extra, and 146 main cabin seats, both of which are in a 3-4-3 arrangement. I'm seated in main cabin extra seat 28A, located just behind the overwing exits. Seating in Main Cabin Extra is incredible, with each seat offering 37 inches of pitch and 17 inches of width. There is a ton of space between my knees and the seat in front, which I absolutely love as a taller person. The seat back pocket includes the barf bag and safety information card. The bifold tray table extends down from the seat back and is plenty spacious. Included in the headrest of each seat is the in-flight entertainment screen, which includes a wide variety of movies and TV shows, as well as information about our flight. A relic from past entertainment systems still lingers on each seat. The old remote still unclips from the back of the seat and includes the audio controls as well as some game controls for kids in need of their fix. Despite its seemingly outdated interface, the remote still works just fine and can be used should the touchscreen not work or not suffice for passengers on board. The seatback includes a standard outlet as well as a USB port below the screen. Located above the seats are the air vents and lights, although the lights need to be operated through the infotainment screens, which can be a bit annoying. Our flight is scheduled to depart at 7:40 a.m., and as everyone is boarding, the sun starts to peek up over the Dallas skyline, illuminating the airport in a deep orange hue. If you want to be around when more videos get posted, please hit that subscribe button. It's totally free and it really helps support the channel. And be sure to hit that bell icon while you're down there so you never miss another video.
American 11, or 1220 is going to be ground. You ready to go with Mike? American 1223 heavy, runway 17 right, taxi straight out. Juliet, Yankee, Yankee, Juliet, Echo Foxtrot.
Juliet, Echo Foxtrot, 17 right, American 1223 heavy.
As we taxi out, let's take a look at some quick stats about our aircraft. Taking us to Miami today is November 774 Alpha November, a Boeing 777-200 extended range. Each 777-200ER is powered by two Rolls-Royce Trent 800 engines. Each Trent 800 engine produces 93,700 pounds of thrust, for a total of 187,400 pounds. Dash 200ERs have a total length of 209 feet 1 inch with a wingspan of 199 feet 11 inches. Each 777-200ER has a maximum range of 7,065 nautical miles with a cruising speed of 640 miles per hour or Mach 0.84 at an altitude of 41,000 feet.
You're 1223 Heavy DFW Tower on my 17 right, line of noise.
11.17 right, American 1223.
X1223 Heavy on F3 check, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV check, clear takeoff 17 right, American 1223.
After a short taxi out to runway 17 right via Juliet Yankee, Yankee, Juliet, and Echo Foxtrot, we receive our takeoff clearance and begin rolling for our 2-hour and 32-minute flight out to Miami.
X1223 Heavy, contact departure, good day.
Going to departure, 1223. Morning departure, American 1223 Heavy is with you, 2400 climbing via the 5th.
American 1223 Heavy departure ready to contact. American 1223 Heavy climbing, maintain 17,000, contact Fort Worth Center 132.02.
132.02 up to 17,000, American 1223 Heavy today.
One of my favorite things about flying on wide-body jets is just basking in their incredible scale. Looking out the window at the insanely long wings gives just a sense of how large a 777 really is, the tip extending almost 88 feet out beyond the fuselage of the aircraft. If that doesn't put things into perspective, you could almost fit two Embraer ERJ-175s nose to tail across the entire wingspan of our aircraft. The age of our aircraft starts to show if you shift your gaze from the seats to the ceiling. It's clear that the overhead bins and ceiling around the aircraft could use a touch-up or a refresh, as the trim pieces are starting to yellow from the many years of service. One thing that I forgot to mention about main cabin extra seats is the insane reclining distance. A quick push of the button on the armrest slides the bottom of the seat forward and the back reclines about 5 inches to an incredibly comfortable position. It's not a lie-flat seat by any means, but it's certainly further than you would get in standard economy. Our route today has us departing out of runway 17 right before turning southeast across Louisiana and the Gulf of Mexico before heading over Cape Coral to finally line up for arrival on Miami's runway 9. The flight will cover a total of 1,159 miles, or 1,121 miles direct, over a total of 2 hours and 32 minutes. American offers in-flight entertainment and information through the screens on each seatback. Included in the screens are the beverage options, flight information, Wi-Fi, TV, movies, and a kids section. Looking through the beverages section shows what we offered on today's flight, but clearly the system isn't in agreement, seemingly glitching out at every scroll. Flight information is accessed through Voyager 3D, a system that provides a bunch of interactive maps about our flight. The system includes a virtual front view of our aircraft while providing all of the standard heads-up display information from the cockpit. Now let's take a quick look at the bathrooms on board. There are a total of 8 bathrooms on board our 777-200, with 3 in the first class cabin, 3 in the middle of the aircraft, and 2 at the rear. The bathrooms are fairly standard, but are certainly starting to feel dated. The sink is operated through the 2 push buttons and drains using a button to open the bottom, allowing suction to drain the basin. The soap is full and again is lemon scented. Interestingly though, there are water cups in the bathroom, which implies that the sink water is safe for consumption, but I'm not sure if that should be the case. The tissues, toilet paper, and paper towels were all fully stocked. Weirdly, the mirror on the wall above the sink was open when I entered the bathroom, and was easily reopened by pulling on the bottom of the mirror. It looks like the crew store more paper products back here, but it can be considerably dangerous for this to not be properly locked in place, as an unexpected bump of turbulence could swing this open and into a passenger's head. Overall, I have to say it's certainly a functional bathroom, but it's not particularly nice. The in-flight service comes as I return to my seat. Included on our flight today is a pack of American-branded Biscoff cookies and a selection of drinks. I went for a cup of coffee, which came in an American-branded cup with an American-branded pack of sugar. Lots of branding when you fly with American. Our flight enters Florida airspace as the in-flight service finishes up, flying directly over Southwest Florida International Airport. Soon after, we began our descent into the Miami area.
American 1223 Heavy.
American 1223 Heavy is with you out of 6.7 for 5,000.
1223 Heavy for Charger speed 210, maintain 4,000, intercept the 9 localizer.
Okay, 210 knots down to 4,000, intercepted runway 9 localizer, American 1223 Heavy.
Now, a note about main cabin extra seats. Would I recommend this over normal economy? Absolutely. The seat cost me $29 to select, and for the additional space and overall quality of life improvements for the journey, it's 100% worth it. The seats are selectable through the main cabin seat selection part of the booking process, and I would recommend purchasing them if you can, especially on longer flights. As our pilot sets flaps for arrival, we can see just how ridiculously huge the innermost flaps of a 777 are. They act more like a wall than an actual airfoil, with the air underneath them escaping out in white wisps of mist. After descending for around 20 minutes, we lined up for final approach under runway 9.
Tower, good morning, American 1223 Heavy is with you, ILS for 9.
American 1223 Heavy, my Charlie 9 Kilo, Inland 0012, gust 20, use caution birds reported just outside of Ennis.
Okay, clear to land, runway 9. Say again the winds, please.
Wind 08013, gust 20.
13 gust 20, thank you.
The landing wasn't the prettiest, but after a quick taxi to gate D14, it's time to deplane.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Terminal D at Miami is a single long hallway with high ceilings and an ornate black and gold floor. The terminal is connected by the SkyTrain, which serves 4 stations along the terminal. A short walk down the terminal and up the escalators takes us to Station 1 on the SkyTrain, serving gates D1 through D19. The station actually serves as the best vantage point to see our aircraft down below.
Please stand clear. Las puertas están cerrándose. Por favor, tenga cuidado.
Soon enough, the train arrives and we can head to Station 2 to find our way out of the airport. Heading through the barriers at the baggage claim, we can head up the elevators to the MIA Mover, a people mover that takes passengers from the airport to the rental car center and connections to Miami's Metro Rail and Tri-Rail. Unfortunately, there is quite a bit of walking that needs to be done before arriving at the station, but after a few minutes, we make it to the station and can hop on the MIA Mover to end today's trip report. Next week, I will be back in New Jersey to deal with the chaos of a canceled train on the Northeast Corridor. If you want to be around when more videos get posted, please hit that subscribe button. It's totally free and it really helps support the channel and the content I make. I would love to keep doing this for as long as possible, and your support helps me continue to do so. But anyways, that's all I have for today. Thanks for flying with me, and I'll see you in the next one.